Hey guys, Brittany here. I'm a mess.
And I hope you'll forgive me if I get emotional.
My dad is white, and I
goes back and
can't do
I guess I
anything
should
about
just come get nails. I can do it. I swear to God. I don't know.
You think God stays in heaven because he too lives in fear of what he's created?
Now, a word from our sponsor.
Ever feel like you're stuck in a habit you don't even think about? Maybe it's something you reach for during stressful moments, while hanging out with friends or just out of boredom. I've been there, and that's why I'm excited to try Fume. And honestly, it's a game changer. Fume, the sponsor of today's video, isn't another vape or e-cigarette or nicotine product. It's something totally different. A simple, satisfying way to replace the bad habits without inhaling anything harmful. You might go, why is Fume different? No smoking, no vapor, no nicotine, just natural flavor air that gives you something to reach for without any of the chemicals. Mindful habit replacement. Sometimes breaking a habit isn't just about willpower, it's about having something better to reach for instead. And Fume gives you that alternative. It's not just about flavor. Fume is a magnetic, fidget-friendly design that keeps your hands busy and your mind engaged. Over 500,000 people have already added Fume to their daily routines, and I totally get why. It's simple, satisfying, and doesn't come with any of the downsides of smoking or vaping. And right now, if you order the Journey Pack using my code GUNDO, you'll get a free Fume topper. So if you're thinking about kicking bad habits, this is a perfect step. Go to tryfume.com/Gundo or scan the QR code on the screen and grab yours today. I played this video backwards and forwards looking for secret messages, trying to find meaning, but maybe there is none. Maybe to understand this you need to be intrinsically effed up, completely and utterly screwed beyond recognition. You need to be neurodivergent, transmasculine, and mostly able-bodied, but not on a Sunday, to get what this person is saying. Another sexually dubious, online addicted TikToker who will inevitably and undoubtedly end up on some sort of form of social services.
Hey you guys, come along with me while I show you what I'm eating today as a white transmasculine, femme non-binary, temporarily mostly able-bodied, neurodivergent, obsessive-compulsive, chronically ill, culturally Jewish, Unitarian, Universalist, non-monogamous, Emilio romantic, gray demi-bisexual, a survivor of acute complex trauma, millennial, and cat parent in mental health recovery.
That really made... I gotta play that again. That flew over my head like algebra.
Hey you guys, come along with me while I show you what I'm eating today as a white transmasculine, femme non-binary.
What? Okay, let's break this down. Let's Google this. White... What the hell did this person say? Can't do it. White trans masculine femme non-binary. What does that mean? Where is the definition, please? There's more of these? No, I'm not watching anymore.
Transmasculine, sometimes abbreviated to transmasc, is an umbrella term that describes a transgendered person generally, but not exclusively, who was assigned femme at birth and whose gender is masculine, and or who expresses themselves in a masculine way. Transmasculine people feel a connection with masculinity, but do not always identify as a man.
What am I trying? Like, this is jargon. It's double talk. If you go to the right, but then you make sure that you stay moving towards your left, but you feel that you're always moving to your right, but the directions say left, but you stay on your left, but you identify as trans right, then every left turn is a right turn. Do you understand? And I'm just sitting here like, no, I effing don't.
Temporarily mostly able-bodied, nerd.
This is the problem with leftists. They create a whole new language for whatever machination or minutia they can come up with. If I have a kid like this, I'd have to just shoot him.
Temporarily mostly able-bodied, nerd.
Mostly able. Oh my God, dude. There's already Google searches for these, dude.
The phrase temporarily mostly able-bodied describes a state where a person's physical abilities are generally good, but they might be experiencing temporary limitations or temporary reduction in those abilities. The emphasis on the fact that this is a temporary state and the person is expected to regain their usual level of functionality.
This is so stupid. This person probably walked in the room that day and stubbed their toe, and they're like, oh, I'm temporarily mostly able-bodied, but today I stubbed my pinky toe.
neurodivergent obsessive compulsive.
What does neurodivergent mean? I've been wondering for a while. I had an ex-girlfriend messaging me, telling me how she was neurodivergent, and I can tell you right now, I don't know what the hell that means. Give me a synopsis. Neurodivergent refers to individuals whose brains functions differently from what's considered typical or normative. Okay, so you're kind of dumb. Encompassing a variety of conditions like autism and ADHD and learning disabilities. So you got a problem. Back in the day, they just put you all under the blanket term of stupid or retarded. That's what you got, and you spent your whole life trying to get out of that box. Now it's a badge of honor. I can't think straight, I make continuously bad and poor decisions, I hurt my toe coming into the room, so I'm temporarily able-bodied, neurodivergent.
Chronically ill, culturally Jewish, Unitarian Universalist.
Chronically ill, culturally Jewish.
Look what the homosexuals have done to me.
If you're chronically ill, how are you making TikToks?
Non-monogamous, romantic, gray, demi-bisexual, a survivor of acute complex trauma, millennial, and cat parent in mental health recovery.
You're not going to recover. It's over for you. Life is, life isn't for everybody. You might want to cancel your subscription. Just putting it out there. Come with me. We're going to have lunch. You sure you can handle lunch, Boobala? There might be some colors you don't like in your Fruit Loops. Oh my God. I don't think I can do another one. In this video, we have a car crash where two goofy chicks dance in front of the wreckage for TikTok, because that's the most important thing to do with your time and your day. And they were like, Carpe diem, seize the DMs, let's make a TikTok. That girl in the white needs to lose a few pounds. Good Lord. You should be focused. How do you dance and not lose weight? Probably spends most of her time staring at her phone like a zombie, thinking of what could she possibly film to put on TikTok, gets in a car crash and goes, Eureka! And of course there's a dude in the mix, because there always will be. In the pursuit of getting laid, there will always be some dude around a bunch of goofy chicks trying to capitalize. No matter what, no matter how. He will go through hell, high water, and cringe just to get the nookie. Gooner men never change. The kids are not all right. Back in the day when the kids had problems, they didn't tell anybody, especially their parents or strangers. But in this day and age, they make it everyone's problem. And through the power of TikTok, they can go nationwide, giving you pity parties that last weeks, months, or even years before they're either banned or elevated to some form of fame online. But TikTok pays so little that their life doesn't get any better, even though they have millions of followers. That's what makes it even more funny and tragic. Friedrich Nietzsche couldn't come up with anything more dystopian.
Hey guys, Brittany here. I'm a mess. I'm not doing good at all today. I'm like really angry and splitting so much.
Isn't it amazing whenever women are named Brittany, they're always a mess? I'm Brittany and I'm not doing well. Like, I think the facial piercings, the shaved off eyebrows, clear sign that you're not on the up and up. Let's be real here. This isn't the look of someone that is a leader of a community or paragon of human virtue. It's like if David Bowie did Ziggy Stardust but failed miserably and gained copious amounts of weight with a BMI in the 3 digits, sitting in the car weeping to Ziggy played guitar.
And I have a horrible headache and I just can't stop splitting. And if you're familiar with splitting, it's basically like getting angry at people and like not being able to control it and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know the exact definition of splitting, but I could tell I'm doing it right now.
Now I gotta Google that. Jesus Christ. I couldn't imagine being a father in this day and age. Your kid comes home looking like a pincushion and saying something like, I'm splitting! In psychology, splitting refers to an inability to integrate both positive and negative aspects of a person or situation, leading to a tendency to view them as either all good or all bad. It is a cognitive distortion often associated with borderline personality disorder, BPD. The girl's mentally ill. I don't think I can say that on YouTube though. So we're gonna say her brain is lacking a few sprinkles on the cupcake, because that's how the site is today.
I also just realized I haven't taken my meds in like 2 days, so you know that could be contributing to this also. I'm just like, I literally don't know what to do. Anything I put on like music wise to listen to, I'm literally sobbing. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna listen to music and cry.
Like, I think this is one of those instances where someone's on medication and I'm like, I think you should be staying to the medication, never taking it off. I mean, for God's sakes, what have you done to yourself? This person's probably like 20 years old and she looks like she's kissing 40. She can't listen to anything. She can't process anything because her brain is splitting everything up into supervillains and heroes from the MCU.
Stop him!
The next generation's too busy splitting, being neurodivergent, demisexual, what was the other word? Mostly able-bodied, meaning like if it's something they want to do, the body works, but if it's nothing they want to do, for some reason they're crippled. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God.
Basically, like, I don't know, I just really caught myself splitting, and I even wrote out a really mean text, and then I deleted it, because I'm like, no, I'm splitting. So my coping skills are literally just gonna be me listening to music and getting orders, because I have to make money.
Oh, this is a DoorDasher to boot. Jesus Christ, get me out of here. This person's delivering Darkside Phil his like Arby's chicken meal for his marathon. Let her get back to it. Good Lord. Thank God for the gig economy, or else people like this would have no job. But then on the other side of the spectrum, you gotta know you might have some mentally ill chick who's splitting, and then there's the trans furries that are using diapers and peeing themselves. I don't even have the video, I'm not looking for it. I'm out, I'm done. I can't with this. Jesus Christ almighty. And my mother said that I was a pain in the ass as a kid. Yeah, right. I wish I could drop these people off on her. You got lucky, lady.